Hello, guys. I welcome you all back to the TA Effect GA channel on YouTube. Yes, I want us to have a quick discussion on a live studio this afternoon. I know it's evening times in Nigeria and Ghana and Africa, right? But uh, looking into 2024 and reminiscing over the past few months, what the IRCC came up with. Like putting a cap on international students and also permanent residency. You know, for some months now, IRCC has made changes and then a few reforms to the people that international students that they give their permanent residency to. So I want us to tackle some of the trades. Now moving forward, Canada is looking into hiring and giving permanent residency to only skilled workers. Yes, and it's not every skilled worker, but they have some specific skilled type of skilled jobs that they are actually looking to hire international students who have such certifications. So I want us to just do a quick discussion. I am coming your way with like top 15 trade courses for international students who are thinking of getting permanent residency here in Canada. Studying in Canada is a huge amount, like it involves a lot of money. So what I always tell people to do, you need to just do it right. You know, just don't come and study, but try to have like the reason why you are in to study. Paying like $20,000 for a 1 year program, at least when you are done with school, you should know the job prospects of the course that you are actually venturing into. Yes. So this is something that I want us to like tackle a little bit. So guys, if this is your first time joining us on this channel, please do what to subscribe. This is a live session. Maybe at the time you are watching this, we might be done, but no worries. Kindly come up with your comments and I will address them as such. And do what to subscribe, like this video, and don't forget to share with all your loved ones. Yes, God bless you for doing that. So without wasting much time, I want us to like tackle some of the courses and not even some of the schools that you can actually search and get these courses from. Yes. So the first one that I come your way with is automotive service technician. Yes, automotive. Back in Ghana or back in Africa, we call them the mechanics, fitter, and the fitting people. Yes, it's actually snowing. It's really snowing. I just wanna show you guys a little bit of it, so you guys can actually see. Yes, as you can see outside there, it's really snowing. Yes, it snows. It's really snowing. Yeah. So back to what we were discussing. So this program, the automotive service technician, is actually a program that is gaining popularity in Canada. Yes, for some few years now, it's actually becoming one of the best trade courses for individuals trying to seek for permanent residency. Um, there is a high increase in demand. As a lot of people are trying to get cars on their own, and once you get a car, and you need to go for some repairs. So they're actually looking for people who can diagnose, who can repair, and who can maintain vehicles. So if you are thinking of where to actually study or find a program, and you can search for Centennial College, which is located in Toronto, Ontario. Yes, it's located in Ontario, and you can search what the Automotive Service Technician program. And also you can try British Columbia Institute of Technology, which is in British Columbia in the same program, and also Northern Alberta Institute of Technology, which is in Edmonton, Alberta. Yes. So just to have a recap of the eligibility criteria for this program, to enroll in the automotive service technician, one needs to have a high school diploma or equivalent as of so in Ghana, once you have like an SHS, a senior high school, like a WASI certificate, and also you should show like proficiency in English, not going to write an IELTS, but if English was your language of instruction, if you were taught in English in your school, you qualify for this program automatically. And also they are not really specific entry requirements. It's just the normal stuff. You need to have your WASI result. You need to have your transcript. What else? I think that's it. Yes. So averagely, it takes what 1 to 2 years to do this, and after that, and they also have the apprenticeship program that is for 3 to 4 years. But going for the colleges, since it's a 1 year program. Yes. So averagely, the tuition fees for this program ranges from 5,000 Canadian dollars to 15,000 Canadian dollars per year. Yes. So some of the job prospects. Once you are done with this program, what kind of jobs are you entitled to like have? So you can be what an automotive service technician or technologist, and in a year, these people are making almost $70,000 a year. You can also be an automotive part technician who are making $55,000 a year. You can also be a service advisor. Um, they make like 65,000 Canadian dollars. Actually, last 3 months, I was having a problem. Then I saw a notice on my dashboard, which I went in to like do just the diagnosis, just diagnosing what the problem was. It cost me $90, just that. And actually, it wasn't any fault. It was just to put some, what do you call it, washer fluid. Yeah, the one we used to, but I'm wiped the windscreen and stuff. It just cost me $90 for only the windscreen, for the diagnosis, just to know what the problem was. I just had engine fault service now on the screen. So when I went in, I had to pay like $90 just for them to diagnose what that engine fault service now was. So this is to tell you that being in such a program, you actually have job prospects for you, right? Yes. So let's look at some of the pathway to permanent residency for this program. Once you complete an automotive service technician program, it can actually provide a pathway for individuals to obtain PR in Canada. Some of the factors that contribute to the program's potential to help you acquire your PR status is one, it gives you high demand occupation. That is very true. These people are in a high people, like employers are looking for such people to hire. You know, all the international students who come in are looking for project management, they are looking for nursing, they are looking for business accounting. None of them are looking for these trade what courses. It can actually give you a Canadian experience. That is, since it's an apprenticeship, once you are in your school, you'll still be doing attachment. And once you are doing attachment, that counts for what? Your Canadian experience. And 2024, if you have a 1 year program, a 1 year certificate program, and you also have even a 1 year with Canadian experience, you stand a chance of getting your permanent residency. Yes. It also give you higher points in your express entry profile. Yes. So the number 2 program that I bring your way is carpentry. Where I come from, carpentry is not any job that people will actually think of that let's say, mom, I want to be a carpenter. Your mom might even slap you and stuff. But over here, it's a high in demand program. Yes, it is one of the most in demand jobs in Canada. As you can also see, as I think later in 2023 coming, the Prime Minister of Canada, he came up with new reforms that they need to build more housing. Building more housing calls for more employees. Okay, let me say more carpentry employees. Yes, because as we know, these people, they don't, unlike Africa, unlike Ghana, where we use the bricks and blocks to build, they don't use that. They use wood and stuff. So all the people that work on these things work on wood and that kind of stuff. You people have what higher chances of being what selected to work in this field. So if you are looking to study carpentry in Canada, these are some of the schools that you should be targeting. The first one is Northern Alberta Institute of Technology in Edmonton, Alberta. Yes, the program is Carpentry Apprenticeship Program. That is the name of the program. You also have George Brown College in Toronto, Ontario. The program is Carpentry and Renovation Technician. carpentry and renovation technician. We also have British Columbia Institute of Technology. The program is carpentry apprenticeship program. Yes, it's the same eligibility criteria. You need to have a high school diploma. You need at least be have a minimum age requirement. Yes. What I mean is this thing actually varies by institution. Every institution, once you are advanced in your age, like you are 40 plus, you don't really stand a chance of being admitted. But once you are a youth, you are a teenager, you are in your 20s, you are in your early 30s, you should stand a chance of being what? Admitted. Yes. So average tuition fee for these programs also ranges from what? 5,000 to 15,000 Canadian dollars, depending on the institution. Yes. So some of the job prospects that one can venture into is what? The construction companies as a carpenter. These construction companies, every area or every part that you take in Canada, construction is going on. Especially those who are living in the big cities, in the Toronto, Mississauga, and stuff. Construction is ongoing every day and every day. So in a year, a carpenter can make like 50,000 Canadian dollars. If you are self-employed, you can make what 70,000 Canadian dollars. And those who are into the renovation and restoration carpenters, they make 45 to 60,000 Canadian dollars. Number three, culinary arts. Culinary arts, it's like cooking, right? Yeah. And hospitality. Yeah, let me just put it out. Hospitality. Yes, it's actually one of the best trades in Canada right now. And some of the schools and the courses that you can actually find. If you search George Brown College in Toronto, and the program is hospitality and culinary arts. You also have Vancouver Community College. The program is culinary arts. Niagara College, culinary arts. We also have Georgian College, and they also have some culinary program over there. So yes, you should have a high school diploma or equivalent. The number three that I want us to tackle is electricians. They are looking for electricians. This is something that I was there when one of these construction workers. Okay, let me say that their bosses were actually talking and telling people that they actually need to hire so many electricians. Yes, electricians over in Ghana or where I come from. We don't really value these people. We don't really value them, right? So if you are thinking of being venturing into the electrical trade sector, you should be looking at these schools. We have George Brown College. The program is electrical techniques. We also have British Columbia Institute of Technology. The program is electrical apprenticeship. Yes. We also have other courses like painting and decorating. They are building houses. Definitely, they are going to need painters. They are going to need decorators. So some of the courses and the schools that you can actually research are what? Sheridan College in Mississauga. The program is fundamentals. Art fundamentals. We also have George Brown College in Ontario. The program is painting program. One more ask, why should I venture into a trade course? One, this is actually for our own good. When you are making headway or you are thinking of relocating to Canada, Canada is making a lot of changes. It's kind of different. That is how I see it. Disclaimer: I am no immigration consultant. I'm no immigration lawyer. No counselor. Everything that I say here are based on personal experiences and what I see going on in the country right now. 5 years or 10 years, Canada is not the same as Canada today. There's a lot of changes. So some people that came in like 5 years that were able to have their PR, and if they were to come at this time, they wouldn't be able to get their PR. Yes. So that is why you should be thinking of where the country is moving towards. The country is moving towards um, employing or hiring skilled workers. They are not really looking into hiring these. They have a lot of project managers. They have some of them after school do not even have jobs. Some of them are still in the house applying for programs and stuff, which I don't want you guys to what go through the same thing. There are other areas that are high in demand that you can actually what venture in, because paying school fees over here $20,000 is a huge sum of money, right? Yes. Number 6 on my list is what? Welding. Welding. You know, among the best trade courses in Canada that paved the way for permanent residency. With its high demand, competitive salaries, and potential growth, welding has become the sought after. Yes, that's true. I am, if my memory serves me right, just the recent express entry pool that came out. You know, for people who study these random programs, they are being given like 562 cutoff point, but those with the skilled programs are giving like 400. And you getting 400 in the express entry is very simple. A lot of people have 400, but they are not into the skilled programs, so it's actually going to take some time for them to like have their invitation to apply for the permanent residency. So you venturing into what the skilled program is actually a very good one, guys. It's a very good one, and I wish everyone will venture into. Yes, if you are in any random course like social science, masters in education, no, journalism, lawyer. I'm not saying they are not good courses. They are, right? But let's let's fix the fact. The fact is one, we are blacks and we are venturing into a white country. The, the the possibility that you being a black, you'll be given even a space on their TV to like read news. How? Let's face reality. This is reality, right? Yes, this is reality. So please don't try to venture into any random program here in Canada, because this is actually a hint that is coming up. Yes, I want to read it vividly how I saw it. And it says Canada is considering placing a limit on the number of international students in the coming months. This was actually from what the immigration minister, Mark Miller. Yes, on January 13th, 2024, at 11:35 a.m. January 13th. Today is 16th of January. That's like 3 days ago. He said in the next few months, he will be looking at the possibility of putting a cap on the number of international students living in Canada. This is living in Canada, those who are living in Canada. Why would you put a cap on international students living in Canada? But he wouldn't say how great a reduction the country is planning on making. He just gave a hint of it. Yeah, he just said what is coming in the next few months. He's going to put a cap on international students who are living in Canada. An international student living in Canada, maybe after your studies, you are thinking of going for permanent residence. That is the goal of every international student, right? So once they are going to put a cap in directly, indirectly, they are going to put a cap on how they are going to issue what their permanent their ITS, their invitation to apply for the permanent residency. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want a situation where you just come into the country and just come and do any random program, because you schooling and also working on the same time is no joke, bro. It's you know, it's you can't really have an adjective to like qualify it. It's really stressful. It's really, really stressful. Like you going to class from 8 to 4 p.m. and going to work the same time. It's not easy. So please don't just come into Canada and just come. Share this video to everyone that you think is making plans for coming to Canada. Even if your admission is out and it's just a random program, please, it's never late. You can talk to the school that, hi, this is my program that I had, but I really want to change it to maybe a trade course, because it's actually going to benefit you at the long run. Coming to do any random program, and at the end you stay home for 6 months and applying to jobs here and there. And the thing is, okay, then let's just say you don't really have funds to like do a 2-year program, but you just want to do maybe a 1-year program and then switch and apply for your PGWP. PGWP, one can apply after 180 days of completion. So that's like 3 months, let's say like 6 months. Yes. So once you are done with school, you have like 60 or something days to apply. Yeah. So that you just apply and you don't have a full-time job. You don't have a full-time job, and your PGWP letter is in, and you are still in the house applying to a job. You have just 1 year to work and accumulate, I think 1,500 and I think it's 1,520 hours or so, which if you work 30 hours a week, that is the limit that RCC is given to every international student on PGWP. At least get 30 hours per week. That is like working. If you are working 8 hours, you should be doing like 4 shifts in a week. That's 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, right? Yes. So the whole thing is, if you stay home for like a month without starting to work, you're actually reducing your chances of being able to apply for the permanent residency. Once your letter is in, it should be, it just, you just need to head start. They just, they will just keep on calculating your points from the day your letter is issued to you. So at that point, if you just come and do any random program and you are still at home, sending applications here and there on Indeed and all these job search, um, what do we call it? With website and sites, it's actually going to waste a lot of time. That is why I want you guys to search for the high in demand courses where there are plentiful jobs available at your cost. Once you are done with school, then you just enter. Once you just send in your application, they go through your credentials, they see you have the experience, not even the experience. Once you have the certification, you just hit start and you get more hours to do. Please, let's don't just come and do any program. I'm coming to Canada to school. What is the aim? That is why I always say have a plan. What is the plan? Are you coming to study for 1 year? Are you coming to study for 2 years? At the end of it, you are going to waste like $40,000. $40,000. How are you going to get it in the next month? How are you going to get in the next 2 years? How? If you are to stay here, it's going to boil to the point that you need to have your PR. And this is what I am talking about. You know, yeah. So please share this video, just like this video, and just share to everyone who is coming. Please, let's go in for the trade courses. They are the best. Currently, as I speak in Ghana, these are what the government of Canada is looking for. They are not looking for, aside the health sectors, they are also the skilled workers. Yes, they are not looking for the random courses. They are looking for, back to it, we have hairstyling. They're looking for hair. So let's say and you are a hairdresser back in Ghana, you can actually just come and do a top-up program, a 1 year program. So that's it. With your experience, your international experience, it all counts and gives you points in the express entry pool. Yes, it does. Nothing just goes cost free. No, it gives you point. So number 8 is mechanic apprenticeship, which I've made mention of. We also have equipment technician. Yes. We also have plumbing. Yes, this is one job that I really wanted to talk about. Over here, plumbers make like $100 per hour once they just come to your home, regardless of the situation. It could just be something small. Once he just touches something in your house, you are going to pay $100. That's it. So please, let's look into these kind of courses, because I don't want a situation where a sister or a brother or a subscriber on my channel will just come to Canada, because I've been getting a lot of course people already here in Canada who are almost done with their course, and they are scared of how they are going to get a job. Personally, finding job right now in Canada is not easy. If you are an international student, you just move into the country, it's not easy to even get a job. Like in these Tim Hortons, these Northfields and stuff, it's not easy. Regardless of the fact that you are done with your school and you went to work, let's say you just did any random course. No, please. If it's health sector, go in for it, because Canada will never have enough nurses. They will never get enough PSWs. No. let's be very particular about the courses that we come in to do. The number 11 that I have here is refrigeration and air conditioning mechanics. Yes, this is also one of the best courses. If you are looking to study this, then you should be targeting schools like George Brown College. The program is HVAC technician. HVAC technician. Also in British Columbia Institute of Technology, the program is HVAC and refrigeration. Also, Nova Scotia Community College, the program is refrigeration and air conditioning. It takes 1 to 2 years for full time, and you are done. It's and it's either a certificate program, which is a 1 year, but let's say 8 months, and also a diploma, which goes for 2 years, right? Yes. So another trade course that I want us to tackle is what sheet metal worker. Sheet metal worker, which is also a fantastic choice to do. You can be targeting schools like British Columbia Institute of Technology, Northern Alberta Institute of Technology, George Brown College as well, and also steam fitter and pipe fitting. Steam fitting and pipe fitting. Yes. Another program that you can also tackle is heavy equipment operations. Yes. Heavy equipment operation. We have schools like British Columbia Institute of Technology, Saskatchewan Polytechnic, and Northern Alberta Institute of Technology. Number 15 that we have is truck driving. Truck driving. You know, paying attention to the ongoing growth of the transportation industry. Truck driving continues to be like a lucrative career job that a career choice for even the citizens of Canada, international students, permanent resident holders, and stuff, because it gives what stable employment and it has a long-term prospect. It's not easy being a truck driver in this country. You know, but only the last time I was talking to one truck driver, and the person was like, then it's like every other job. Once you get in, the first year of being a truck driver is not easy, but once you sail through the first year, the second and third years, you are done with it. It's too much money. Yes, it's too much money. So please, if you are thinking of schools to target, we have the Canadian Truck Training Center in Mississauga. We also have North Shore Driving School, which is involved British Columbia. So if you are having okay, let's look at the eligibility criteria for this thing. At least you should have a high school and diploma. Yes, you should also have a valid driver's license. Yes, a valid driver's license, and you should have some experience with trucks. At least let's have some experience with trucks before you can work. Because this course actually takes few weeks. Yeah, you can just take like several weeks to like few months, and you are done with it. And then and the tuition is kind of low. You can pay like 3,000 to let's say like 15,000 Canadian dollars a year for that program. So once you are done, permanent residency is completed. Because once you are done with a driving course, you get what you get to secure an employment. You gain some relevant experience, and then you apply through the Express Entry program. PMPs PMP will be smiling at you based on the um, province that you are. If it's Atlantic provinces, AIPMP will be just smiling at you. If it's in Ontario PMP will be smiling because you have what qualified automatically. Yes. So, and this is one of the easiest ways to get permanent residency as of 2024 and beyond. Please, let's take very much attention, pay close attention to these courses. As I said, once you are coming into Canada, you shouldn't be thinking of coming to do any random program here and there because it involves a lot of money. You know, you without studying here in Canada, it involves a lot of money. So please, let's be very careful with the kind of courses that we come in to do and stuff. Yes, this is actually a live session, and I just want to see if we have some questions that I can actually tackle here and there. Yes, so let me just go through some of the chat just to see if we have some comments. Yeah, just go through some Okay, so this is for Ansari John. Good evening, sir. Can a business student in SHS apply for trade course in Canada College? Yes. Yeah, this is actually yes from me. And why do I say that? You know, um, being in a business sector, and let's say you are coming into a college here, maybe Centennial College, all you need to apply with is your SHS. Yes. So at least you can add your business background, but I will recommend you just apply with your WASI. With just your WASI, you just buy a scratch card, you just add your SHS transcript and stuff, and that should be it. That should be it. That shouldn't be a problem at all. This is for Berry Jewu Onsa. 100% agree. Thank you very much, boss. Thank you very much. Yes. So I think we don't have any more comments or suggestions, any more chat. Yes. So then let's just see if any comes up, then I'll address them as such. So guys, as I said, we should be really thinking of uh, going into the trade programs. This is actually for me. You know, it's been a long time that I posted a video here and there, but me paying attention to the current situation of how things are going on in this country and the hints that are coming up, I strongly recommend that you go into the trade courses and not any random program as such. Yes, please, let's at least just give it a thought and see. And one thing is, if you are thinking of going into the trade industry, you should be looking at their job prospect in the province that you want to apply. If it's Ontario, yeah, about a job prospect. Like if I am done with school right now, what is the probability that I am going to gain a job, I'm going to get a job here and there? That will actually help you to make so much better choices. Yes. Uh, there are no more comments here and there. So yes, I would like to thank everyone. I would like to thank you guys very, very much for joining me here. Yes, kindly like this video, share it to your loved ones, and please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Yes, I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you guys. God bless you all, and see you all in my next video. Bye bye.